Hello, I'm Alexis Willard, and welcome to NC3, NCCC's cable TV show. Here on NC3, we show you what has been happening each month at NCCC. As everyone knows, our veterans are a great asset to us, regardless of what time period they are from. The student government presented a 3-day residency by the Combat Paper Project. Uniforms are cut up, beat, and formed into sheets of paper. Veterans use the transformative process of papermaking to reclaim their uniform as art as they embrace their experiences as a soldier in war. The goal is to utilize art as a means to help veterans reconcile their personal experiences as well as broaden the traditional narrative surrounding service, honor, and the military culture. Drew Mattot is the artistic director.
Yeah, it is our objective to help those who have come back from combat reintegrate into society. So we're hoping that through these processes, the veterans coming together and engaging in a dialogue around art, that they're able to kind of like open up about their experiences and the thing they've seen, so that they won't bury those memories and those experiences, and instead they'll express them and tell people about them and be open about what they experience. We travel pretty much all over. Primarily, our travels are based in the United States. Earlier this week, I was at University of Buffalo. Next week, I'm at University of Pittsburgh. Then I'm up at Ursuline College. Then I'm down to University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana. Then I'm in Missouri, followed by a 2-week veteran workshop at University of Iowa. So we kind of just travel all over the place. We primarily focus our energy on working with veterans who come in for the workshop. And those workshops usually take place over about 5 days, and they happen behind closed doors in a private kind of studio space. And primarily academic universities, institutions host these kinds of workshops. The vets come in, it's usually 15 to 20, come in, they sit around and talk about their experiences, talk about where they were born, where they did their basic training, where they were stationed, did they serve in Iraq or Afghanistan, what did they experience. And then we kind of introduce them to the idea of cutting up the uniform, cutting up the rags, and making paper out of it. And so throughout the day, people just kind of slowly deconstruct their uniforms. They remove the buttons and the zippers and the name tapes and the pockets and things that we won't pulp or that can't go through the pulper. And they slowly deconstruct their uniforms. And that's really when the tears start to come out and people really start to express themselves and talk about their experiences while in the service. They actually make paper out of their uniforms. So they pull sheets of paper from the uniforms or articles of clothing that they've processed, and they make their own stack of paper, and they print images that we make silk screens from, so they're able to print their own images onto their uniform. They're able to print their own text onto their uniforms. So they're making individualized, unique works of art that express their experiences while in the military or since they've come home.